Yo, what's up, brothers? Can you let me know if you can hear me and see me? What's happening, everyone? Channel member Mikey Reese. What up, dude? Dopey, what up? Buffering, yes. Yes. Nothing like technical difficulties. Channel member, brand new American. What up, brother? Channel member Milton. What's up, dude? Mikey Reese, you know your mom's here. Come on. I don't know about Pops, though. Channel member Gonzo. What up, dude? How's your Monday treating you? Channel member Urban Woodsman. What up, dude? What's a happening, man? You off work today, Urban? You guys gonna let me know if you can hear my ass or what? Channel member Crispy Critter. What up, dude? What's happening? Channel member Steve. What up, buddy? No, we just started, man. KC from Knives Fast won't be going live tonight because I think he's got work situations going on. I think he had to travel for work or something. But so he will not be going live tonight. So I figured I would start a little later and try to fill in my spot and his spot because I think for him nobody goes live, so his is the only live tonight. So I figured I would try to kind of split the difference. I don't know how late I'm gonna go, but we'll see. I was thinking 8:30, maybe a little later. I don't know. We'll have to see what time, what happens. But that way, we can do a little Knives Fast tribute since he won't be going live tonight. We can kind of make up for it. Dopey just listening and driving. Nice, brother. Well, like I said, we'll be on for a couple hours. Loud and clear. Audio and visuals are good. That's what I like to hear and see. Hear your ass with your face or the other way around. No, I got you, brother. I got you, you silly little shit. Channel member Mikey J. What up, dude? How's your Monday treating you? So, I was thinking, since I do my first live stream of the week, I guess, on Monday, we could do a weekly, like every Monday, since I do my live, we could do like a recap of what was on the channel, what I carried through the week, just that way there's kind of a something to flow the video, the live, on top of normal chit chat. So I have some stuff from the week already laid out. So we can just touch on certain things. There is one in particular I want to talk about. And I did a video on it already. I did an unboxing of it already. But I've been using it quite a bit. And it has been doing a very good job. So we'll talk about that one, and we'll talk about a couple other ones that were on the channel this past week. We can at least try it for tonight. Hot noon fast, but no knives fast. Ooh, mini FSE. Nice, dude. You picked one of them up? Yeah, someday I won't mind having one of them myself. The mini or the full size, I don't care. Either one. The full size one would be perfectly fine with me. Channel member Carco. What up, dude? How's your Monday treating you, man? How is your Monday treating you? I guess we can. As you come in and get situated or whatever, if you want to throw in what you had in the pocket today, we can do that. Do a little pocket check time, and we can go over what I had in mine as well. And then and that's when I'll touch on, because I carried that knife today. I've been carrying that one on top of 2 other ones because I really want to. I said I was going to test it and see what it's about, and that's what I've been doing. And I want to talk a little bit about that. So we shall do that. Channel member Dr. Drizzu, what up, dude? Channel member OG, what's up, buddy? Gotta love the spring. Gotta love the spring. Yeah, the mini looks good. I mean, like I said, dude, I would seriously. I know Kev said the full size one was a little big, like too big for him, but I've found that some knives he says are a little big for him are like like kind of what I prefer. There are times I want a little smaller of a knife, but I tend to like, you know, 3 3/4 inch knives, even like that's a sweet spot for me, like 3 1/4, maybe a little bigger, maybe a little smaller, but that's kind of. Now I like, we've been over this a million times. I like pretty much all size knives and whatnot, but I definitely prefer a little of a bigger folder. Channel member Yoko, what's up, dude? How's your Monday treating you, dude? Maine ice fishing enthusiast. First time here. What's being talked about? What's up? What's happening? Welcome in. Well, we talk about pocket knives, fixed blade knives, everyday carry gear, flashlight, multi-tools. Hell, we go over tools, carpentry tools. We cover a little bit of everything. It kind of depends on which way the chat. Usually I let the chat kind of dictate which way we go with things. Sometimes I'll have a topic, but we kind of just hang out and see where the night usually takes us, or the morning if it's Saturday. But welcome and thank you for stopping in. Glad to have you here. Brashear Bear, what's happening? How you doing, buddy? Channel member Ross, what up, bud? Just opened up the Evo Typhoon. Yeah. Whoopee. Mine's got better. It has. I can't fail it as easy as I used to. Actually, it's actually hard to fail it now. I really, really gotta try. So I talked to DLT. They said I could send it back if I want to. Uh, I don't know because it's each week that has passed by, it's gotten better and better and better. But there's still a part of me that wonders, could it be? I wish I had another one, you know, the exact same knife, so I could tell. But it is very hard for me to fail it now, even just, you know, lollygagging it, like trying to fail it. I can do it once in a while, but it's a lot harder. So I don't know if maybe it truly needed broken in, because I can almost feel it, you know. Even if I lollygag, push on it, I can feel the detent more so, you know, like when I first got it, it had a detent, but it wasn't what you would think of, you know, especially with one of these. Ooh, there's one knife I didn't get out. Hold on one second. Oh yeah, I got something new today as well. Something that I was pretty excited about. Some of you guys would be too. Why don't we get that out real quick? I didn't bring any batteries in for it, so, but I just picked up this bad boy. It's it's an impact. I think I told you guys I was gonna get one on Saturday maybe, but it got here today. Uh, I have other impacts, but no DeWalt's. I have the brushless drill, you know, the 20-volt drill. Uh, but I kind of been pissing around waiting to get an impact, and I'm finally doing enough stuff at work where the drill just isn't as the drill will work, you know, for most things, but when you're doing a lot of screwing off, you know, a impact definitely changes the game. So that was one of my exciting buys over the weekend. I mean, the EMP EDC showed up, but I didn't buy any knives over the weekend. I did have a company send me one, but I didn't open that yet, so we'll kind of save that one for this week. Had the Vosteed. Oh yeah, yeah. Pocket checks, guys. Did we start that or what? Did we start that? How do you like the Typhoon though, Ross? You had the. How is that grind, Mikey? The Vosteed. Ooh, you got the Sin. I I almost did myself, but I kind of held off. You know what I really want to get is that is it the RR Station? Both of his knives actually. I want mine getting, but ooh, you guys know what I'm not gonna tell you. Wait till you guys see what I got coming. It's coming. It might be a couple more days, but it'll definitely be a couple more days. Ooh, that's a perfect size then. So what's the full size then? Is it 4 or a little more than 4? I'm guessing. Mikey J had the 20 CB bug out, the Hedgehog I5T, and a roll number 9 Hank. Nice. Nicely done. Gonzo was rocking the Forest V Rough Rider Barlow, an extra mag, and O-Light something or another. I like it. I like it. Yep, pretty much. There are times where, we have a topic or what have you, but usually there is no structure really to these. I kind of let everybody else pick what we talk about. That way it's more interactive in a sense. Welcome to the G spot. That's right. Main ice is carrying all the CRKT spew, the little fixed blade. I've looked at those a couple of times. Yep. Scout carrying it. Yeah, I've looked at those a couple of different times when I was on my quest for the perfect little EDC fixed blade. I looked at those a couple different times. I'll tell you what has good action, Ross, is this guy right here. Ridiculous. Lord Needham has one of these too. I forget which version he has. It might be the urban one, I'm not sure. But this thing literally flies out of there like it's an auto. I love it. And it's getting so smooth. I haven't oiled it or nothing. It's ridiculous. And my cart is starting to take on. I've only carried it a couple different times. There's been a couple nights where I moseyed around the house with it too, but my cart is taking on a nice patina. It's starting to get a lot darker than, when it came. It's starting to look pretty sweet. I mean, it already did, but it's ridiculous. That thing is sweet. Yeah, the Forest looks good. Isn't that an Artisan OEM? Oh, thanks, Urban. Yeah, and it wasn't until, that's funny you bring that up, because it wasn't until a couple categories in, I might even say something about Kev, but it was like right before that I realized, I knew that was his knife, but it didn't click in my head that I was actually, it. I didn't put like 2 and 2 together in my brain. I knew that was Kevin Collins' knife, but I wasn't. I try to stay as impartial as I can, you know. But and then I remember specifically one thing that should have changed in that match, but I say it at the end, I'm pretty sure. I should have given both knives zeros for the materials, cuz they're like all but identical when it came to the materials. Uh I favored the stout because of the titanium blackwash bolsters. But is that really enough to give it the win in that column? I don't know. Probably should have went zeros on that, but like I say at the end, it wouldn't have mattered. It would have been a little closer of a score in a sense because of the lower numbers, but the stout still would have beat it by, I think, 2 maybe. So Channel member Needham. What's up, buddy? Throw in what you had in the old pocket today. I know you had 2 or 3 bangers in the pocket. Steve, the Mini Evo. It's hard for me to decide what to do. I'm thinking I probably will send it back. And if I do, I should probably do it sooner rather than, because they kind of said it's up to, uh, make sure everything is there, blah, 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 blah. I don't know if it's worth. That's why I was saying I would like to have another one to kind of compare and to decide on whether it would be. I almost bought one of the ones that dropped over the weekend and then get it this week. And then I decide, what I wanted to do, and I should have. I'm sure some of them are actually probably still in stock though, so I could do that. There was it a carbon fiber one, I think, that came out? It had well, they put a couple different ones out last week. Oh, all right, brother. Good luck to your son in the game. Yeah, I've heard Maine is sweet. Nice air, like a nice state. There's a lot of nice scenery up there too. That too. Enough ice in the freezer. Yeah, I don't know jack about it either, dude. I do not know jack about it. So, Maine ice fishing. Are you into folding knives or just mainly fixed blades? Do you carry a flashlight with you? Are you into like situational preparedness type things? Anything like that? I cover a little bit of that stuff. I try not to get too deep with it or too into it as far as my videos are concerned because I'm still new to the algorithm and it's trying to figure out where to put my content and in front of who. So I think I I screwed some things up for myself. I realized early on. I think as far as, playing the algorithm game, I shouldn't have, cuz see, if I had my way and everyone it would go to the right people, I would cover knives, EDC, and preparedness type shit. But because of the algorithm and because I think I did that early on, I did a couple knife videos. Then I would do preparedness type videos mixed in, and it confuses the algorithm, and where to put your content, what area of YouTube, who to put it in front of. So I but I would love to do all of it. Channel member One Moon, what up, dude? How's your Monday going? Throw in what you had in the pocket today. Next thing you need to go with that drill is the 90-degree impact attachment. Is the right angled one? Deep. Yeah, like what you could attach like a 1/4-inch socket to and stuff like that. Is that what you're talking about? I have one, a DeWalt one. You hold it and you can. get it like a tight cabinet or underneath a vehicle or whatever. Must be like a 1/4 inch if we're talking about the FSD, because I can't see it being more than like 4.1, 0.2, and I don't think it's that. I don't think it's the full size FSD is over 4. I don't think, because you know how they'll do. A mini is like a 1/4 to a 1/3 of an inch shorter than the full size, or they'll do a mini and then the full size is like a 1/4 inch. Sometimes it's not even that much bigger. I guess it just depends on the maker. Cannabis hoodie. B&A carried the Freight and Lock PM3. What's that one? Is that an FRN or G10? And what steel is that in? Yoko had the Grazioso, the Growler, and the Baton 3. I used to have a Baton 3, and it literally disappeared. I had the red one with like the gold clip. I loved that little light. And I don't know if Ashley lost it. I don't know if one of my kids took. This has been weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. One of my kids took it, and who the hell knows where it is. Don't know where it is. And I love that little light. I'm gonna probably replace it because I have the battery pack too, so I could just get the single light. But I hate buying something I already bought because I lost the damn thing. Dude, that would be sweet. Yeah, I'm so I'm gonna do a members only video. I know I've done a couple behind the scenes one, but things are actually quite a bit different in here now. I got 2 new stands. I'm working on the back. I decided to go away from the not completely away from the black light backdrop, but it just looked like too much, I think, and there I wouldn't have used it much, you know. So I took it down. And even if I do a late night live or I'm on as a guest late night, it doesn't happen very often. And who really, who cares? Needham, you talking about that's the Oser you got? Yes, yes, now I remember. I remember when we were both talking about getting one and you ended up snagging that one. Yeah, that's the one. If I didn't get the Urban EDC Supply one, that's the one I would have got too. The titanium with the bronze. There was something about this one that I like the one that you got, and I like the, and then I just kind of ultimately went with the black micarta and the black shield. But yeah, that one that you have too, I like that one a lot. Got plenty of good stuff. Gorilla Glue #4, Lemon OG Haze. Yeah, Gorilla Glue is one of my all-time favorite flowers. Period. Uh, some legit Gorilla Glue. Uh, I've had 2 at least 2 different, legit ones. I forget what numbers they are anymore, though. I think only like 1 or 2 are even common anymore. This has been a little while back, but Byron, what's happening, buddy? Nice DeWalt brushless impact G-ball. Either DeWalt or Milwaukee. Yeah. Yeah, Byron, we talked about this before. It kind of depends too. In my opinion, like I'm all for get DeWalt, get Milwaukee, but my thing is for other people who don't have that stuff yet, don't feel obligated to go out and buy DeWalt, Milwaukee, Makita. The brands that are under them now, the gap between that, the top and the bottom has narrowed quite a bit. I always use my Black and Decker drill in comparison to my DeWalt. The Black and Decker works just fine. It can do pretty much anything almost that my DeWalt can do. Where the DeWalt beats the Black and Decker out is it's got more torque, it's got more power, and it is an all-around better built drill. But the point being, the Black and Decker, which is, that's down in the lower rungs. It does just fine. 20-volt batteries. I inherited it. 2 20-volt batteries, the drill and the charger. And it does fine. Now, I wouldn't want to do carpentry work with that drill. But if you're just someone who wants a drill for around the house, maybe a little bit more than just that, you could pick something in between that Black and Decker and DeWalt, and it will be just fine. Whether it's Porter Cable or Cobalt, or you pick it. Those companies, they're doing good now. Yeah. I hear you, BNA. We just got done, man. We've been working at this house. It's 4 floors. It's in town in one of the cities. We had to do 3 kitchens in it. Like, the one was pretty much a full kitchen. The other 2 were like, the one was a little smaller, call it like a half kitchen. And the other one was like 3/4 kitchen. But they were all on different floors. They all were on this big, massive brick wall. And this house is like 100 years old. In the middle of the house, on each side of the center of the house, there's these brick walls that go up. They're probably, I would say, 8 to 9 feet, maybe 10 feet, probably about 9, I would say, like 9 feet wide. And that's where 3/4 of all the cabinets had to go that were, base or upper cabinets. Like, most of them all went on the brick wall, and then, it was designed around that. And there was a recess on both sides of it. So it needed built out, and it wasn't like nice, clean masonry work. It probably was at one time, but like I said, this structure is like 100 years old, at least, probably around that area, So it's been a nightmare. We just finished the 3rd kitchen today. We still have all the cabinets and everything are set, but we still got to go back and do a few other things. But man, and that's something I've never really done before. Is I've set tons of kitchens, but never in 100-year-old structure on a brick wall. It just, you'd think you had a bite while you were screwing in, and then you could just feel it like halfway give out. That's the brick just blowing into pieces. Then other times you'd get a real good one. Other times you'd get a real good one, and then you get it so far and then it bursts. Other times you think you have a good spot on the brick and you don't hit nothing the whole way through. It was a nightmare. Mark H, what up, buddy? All right, Mikey Reese, we'll be here, brother. How's it going, Tori? How's your Monday treating you, buddy? Byron had the off-grid all-day Necker, Rough Rider Hawkbill, Cold Steel Recon 1, Spear Point, and a Milwaukee Fastback 6-in-1. Nice. NC Blade has all variants. Okay. Okay, good. I bought a Drop Point carbon fiber and a harpoon. Purple Haze. That's the one I think I saw, dude. I want to get, if I get one, I'm going to be getting a harpoon like this and get the carbon fiber and just send this back, I guess. The thing is, I love the way this one looks with like the green micarta, but the purple haze caught my attention too, dude. Dissentient, what's up, buddy? Get it rolling, man. Get it rolling, buddy. No, we just started not long ago, man. Don't worry about it. Ross, is that what you got? The Needham had the 9 from Quiet Carry. The Jaeger from EDC Foundry. Is that where that one's from? A Denim F5.5, a Bear. Ooh, I love them days when you get the delivery notification on like your shop app or your USPS app, or the night before when you're like, yeah, it's gonna be here tomorrow. Yes. What a sickness. I know there's other guys out there that are just like that. When you know the knife's gonna be there the next day. Another one too is when you just, like a few hours after you just ordered something you think is gonna be a banger. So there's, just in buying one knife, there's a couple times where I'm like through the roof ecstatic. Like while I'm getting it, a couple hours after I've bought it, and then like the day before it gets here, the day of. Yeah, I'm sick in the head, I think. One Moon, Heretic Wraith, the HMC Transient Micro, Nefarious Artco Pick, and 2 Saints Tactical Lighter. Never heard of that lighter. What's the scoop with that? Been getting blades lately, just a basic collector. My main EDC is folder, small light, a Leatherman Wingman, all in one sheath on the belt. Nice. Nice, nice. Do you have a favorite folder or a couple favorite folders or a favorite company? Ordered a second 395. Uh, which one did you order, Ross? You got the one with the hole and the thumb studs, right? Brashear, buck 420 HC. What, the buck 110? 110. Leatherman Wave, Klein non-contact voltage tester, and a Phoenix E20. How do you like that Phoenix? Channel member Cliff, what up, buddy? CRKT PLR. Nice. Okay. Okay. Yep, the PLR. That's very popular. Very popular. Channel member Mimo, what's up, buddy? How's your Monday treating you, bud? How is your Monday treating you, brother? Good to see you, man. Channel member Joe Isabella, what up, dude? How's your Monday treating you, man? Glad you are here, brother. Green, my heart of wash trim. Which one? You got, you mean the SBD? The Mini Evo? Is that what you're talking about? Or what are you- I'm trying to think. I'm a little slow in the head. Channel member Bama Ninja. Can't stay. Have to take the old lady out for her birthday. Yeah, Rock Metal does go live later. That's right. I forgot about him. All right, Bama. Thanks for stopping in, brother. Yeah, I'll probably be on later than normal, dog. So if you get back home, I might still be on, brother. Having a 50% off sale code. Nice. Nice, nice. I'm not sure what the hell you're even talking about. You're talking about lighter cases? What do you mean? Yeah, Joe, if you're asking about this is the Urban EDC Supply, the Oser F22 with the kickstop, dude. It is a banger. Ask Needham. It's sweet. Some of the absolute best. Like, if you like a flipper and you like a good, like, perfect detent, this is where you want. I mean, this is good stuff right here. I mean, any version doesn't have to be this one, but any version of the Oser with a kickstop, and it's got a light blade, a lighter blade, and it still has beautiful action. And I mean, I haven't even had mine that long, and it is breaking in just awesome. Yeah, and it's a great size, great blade shape. I love this thing. I like it. I have the Pena Apache with the kickstop, and that's sweet too. I ain't no half hour behind, am I? 5 people. I even said to myself before the live, dude, I was like, all right, I'm gonna keep up tonight, Gonna stay on topics. Oh man. What'd you get, Mimo? Black Artisan Accelerator. Is that one of their new models? Love you too, brother. Anyone that's coming in, if you want to throw what you had in the pocket today, let me know. The Black & Decker, I use that one around my house because I keep my DeWalt shit in my truck, and I have another drill. I forget what company. It's a com. Every time my phone beeps, it messes with the internet, I think. But what company is that? But even that one is pretty damn good. It's a black with green trim, and it's more of a budget-ended shit, but channel member Crispy Critter, what's up, buddy? How's it going, brother? You could use a hollow out a right angle drill and use it as a bolt. No, if I need a right angle drill, it means I'm doing something that I probably don't want to be doing. DNA carrying. Oh, I already knew that. Marbled carbon fiber and L-Max. Ooh, I like ye. That sounds good. It sounds good. Carrying the stout. It definitely is better. By how much, you guys can decide on that. But I will say the Penguin Plus, it did hold its own for a, you know, for it being a, manufacturer's knife, pretty much. It did pretty well. Oh yeah. Yep. No argument there. For sure. If you're gonna be using it every day at work, or you're gonna be using it all day, every day, yeah. DeWalt, Milwaukee, those are the two that I have the most experience with. We used them. We had Milwaukee stuff, but drills and impacts and sweepers and stuff like that. And some of Milwaukee's stuff I do like better than DeWalt's, but then again, there's some stuff that DeWalt has that I like more than Milwaukee. So, but I don't own any battery operated Milwaukee tools. I have a couple like good electric Milwaukee tools. Like I got a brand new Milwaukee reciprocating Sawzall, and it's badass. Ooh, the Moirel. Yeah, dude, that's on my list. That's on my list. I think I see it smoking in the back. What? Imagine finding that. Could you imagine being out in your boat and then you stroll up to this whatever and it's got 2 tons of cane on it? Literal tons. That would be insane. That would be insane. Yeah, hasn't been, it rained here yesterday and it's been cloudy and sunny, cloudy and sunny. Ooh, nice, Tori. Yeah, that purple haze one. I wish I would have not jumped on this so quickly. I should have known better that there was going to be other versions, but I didn't know, like I didn't think about it and I didn't know. And I thought they would be hard to come by. I didn't know they'd stay in stock for a week. I should have waited, is what I should have done. Yeah, I want the harpoon. That if I get a new one, I mean, the harpoon is definitely, if I send that one back and get the harpoon or blade shape. That's one thing. The ergos and the blade shape on this. I love those and I love that blade shape because it's not quite a like it is a tanto, but it's not your, everyday tanto. And it kind of clips. It's pretty cool. I really like it. Like the secondary blade has a little bit of belly on it. It's pretty sweet. So I like the knife a lot. I wish the detent was better, on mine. Channel member Brian F, what up, buddy? How's your Monday treating you, brother? Ooh, how do you like it, Bama? How do you like it? And which color did you get? Did you get green or black? Carried a ProTech TR3 lefty. What a lynch. What? Really? You put a on. Oh, he clips for some ProTechs, doesn't he? Isn't ProTech's clips usually the couple that I've had or have are pretty good? The clips. Like on my Godson and my Malibus. But they're not titanium though either. So channel member Randy, what up, buddy? Did you like that pic of all those balls I sent you? Oh yeah. Dude, I was surprised. But also I haven't looked. What's up, buddy? I'm playing with myself. I never really looked though either. I didn't think would be any. I think there would be a bunch like there was. That's funny though. Yeah, you definitely can. I bought 2 back to back, but since I bought the what did I get? I got the Aster. I got the Harsey and then I got the Aster. I haven't gotten one since then. Okay, bud. Yeah, CRKT. I don't have a ton of one I do have from them is the Provoke, the Karambit one. I use that quite a bit also. And I like that knife. I think I have some of their fixed blades too, the out of the minimalist series. Nice. Always get a knife out when I first open a knife. I don't know. I'm a weirdo. You mean like as you're opening it, Mikey? Or you get it out and have it in your hand? Because I know, like, because I've been let down, by certain knives that I had my hopes through the roof for. So there are times where, like, I'm about to unbox a knife and I do it on video. So it can be even worse, even worse in a sense. But, like, I'm always worried that there's gonna be something wrong, you know? And a lot of times there isn't. But, when you think for certain, there's not going to be anything wrong with that knife when I get it because it's coming from so and so, or it's, just like when I got the Evo, the mini Evo. I thought there would be no, because I knew it was a flipper only, and I thought for sure it would be fine. It's going to have a nice stout detent, and I was wrong. Mine doesn't. So, but I do know what you mean. I don't know that I have regret, but I get worried for sure. Like right when I'm about to open it and opening it. Yeah, I was just looking at those, the Buck 110 autos. I wish they were not in 440. I wish they were in S30. Channel member Happy Haptics. What's up, man? How's your Monday treating you? Thanks for stopping in, brother. What did you have in the pocket today? Terry, channel member. What up, buddy? The pockets today. Yeah, dude. We were talking about those in the chat the other day, and a guy, dude, that'd be a sweet blade. That clip point style blade, the size that it is in an auto. But I'm pretty sure somebody said they was like $200, and they're still using their base 440C, which 440 is a good steal, for certain price ranges, but I don't know. I'm sure it does just fine though, especially with their heat treat process that they do there. Like, ooh, yeah. I had a whole pot until the kids knocked it off the cart onto the fucking floor. And there was no more except that one. Sounds good, Bama. I'm stuffing my fat face. All right, I'm skipping ahead. Duty, what up, buddy? How's it going, brother? How's your Monday treating you, ma'am? Louis, Duty, I've been rocking the shit out of your hat, buddy. I they probably Today's the first day I haven't worn it uh in several days. I think I rocked it on Saturday. on the live stream. Oh yeah, I will, dude. I'm getting some mailers and stuff because I'm not geared up to just send out a bunch of smaller items like stickers or whatever. But I have some mailers and stuff coming in. So I'm hoping to people who are channel members are definitely going to get some stickers and shit like that. I won't mind putting a second order in to get the other stickers I want to have done before I send those out. That way people are getting stickers to the members if they just would rather get them quicker and get the one, or just wait a little bit and get the two. Plus I might be able to send pins like the buttons. Brian Dorn, what up, bud? How's your Monday treating you, man? I don't know, man. I might try to keep it. The serial number on my Evo? What, is that on the box? It was it cooled off a ton here. Like it was 90 the other day. Now it's in like the 50s, so I'm not complaining. I'll take some rain with it to be a little cooler. I freaking 90 in April, man. I can't take it. Found 2 tons of Coca-Cola though. I don't know what I would do. It's a lot of money right there.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, buddy.
I'm gonna go back inside. Look at what I have.
In a minute. Yeah, keep them off the floor.
It's for good.
Don't do it. Snowstorm? Where the hell are you at, dude? Up north somewhere. Even further north. Don't keep doing that, buddy. I know, but it's making it jiggle. Do it over there somewhere. At least broke the seasonal snowfall record. Yeah, that's weird. Sometimes it snows in April here, but then like last week it was 90. It's crazy though. I would hate to get in a ton of snow. All right, Needham, we'll be here, brother. Yeah, I know they do, Tori. I know they do. It would be just a barrier thing, like to get over it. It'd be like something you gotta kind of get over. Cause I mean, it's USA made. It's gonna be heat treated very well. So I mean, I could see the $200. I guess. Ooh, I'll have to watch it, Mimo, when I'm done. Dude, I put one out the other day that I thought was gonna be a big hit. I mean, it got some views, but I did that when a knife guy wants to cut something short. I thought that shit was hilarious. I'm gonna keep doing them though. Mini G-ball, yep. He certainly is. He certainly is. Yeah, that's another thing. I think so I was cleaning out an apartment and I found in the garage area an air conditioner that was just left there, a smaller one, probably like an 8,000 BTU or probably around there. But these windows in here are very small, and I didn't think I'd be able to get an air fit, because they're rectangular, they're not very tall. The opening, uh, it works awesome. It fit in the window. I was able to seal the window up, so heat should not be a concern now, which is a huge, huge relief. And it didn't cost me the several $100s I thought it would to get the portable air conditioner I was looking at getting. That was going to be several $100. I was able to get this for free. It works awesome. Uh, Cooled the whole room down in just a few minutes yesterday, and so I'm pretty stoked because I was pretty worried about that. I wouldn't have been able to keep making content out here if it was going to be, excruciatingly hot outside. Uh, which means if I can't do it out here, I'd be very limited as to how much I can do and all that sort of thing. So it would have sucked. But problem solved. I'm still working on the room, but it's definitely coming along. Channel member Stephen Wallace, what up, buddy? How's your Monday treating you, brother? Duluth, Minnesota. Oh, okay. That makes more sense then. That makes total sense. Did you get the warning duty? The did you get the titanium or what'd you get? Yeah, for real, man. I can just throw one together. It'll get like 2,000 views, and I can work hard on one, and it gets 30 views. So we can go over what I had in the pocket today. So we'll cover what I had first, which I did a short on it this morning. I was using this guy pretty good this morning. And then the rest of the day I used the other one I'm about to bring up. But today was the first time I really, really used this quite a bit. And man, does that point work phenomenal. I mean, this is a good knife to do quite a bit with, quite a bit of work with. The Abyss from Arcane Designs. It is a very good knife. Now, it's not something, it's one of them knives, and you don't want to do this with most knives, but you don't want to jam it into something and twist it around or, use it as a pry bar. It's got that thinner clip point style tip on it. So it's not something you want to be doing that with, but if you have a lot of cutting tasks to do, which I did today, I had a lot of appliances to unbox, cabinets to unbox, and just a bunch of stuff. And this thing it's great. The stonewash is sweet. So the Abyss has moved up my list. Uh, it's got a very stout detent too. Like so stout that it's hard to thumb flick it. I think I got some goop or something in there. And the other knife, which is the knife I said in the unboxing that I would be testing out, is this JSWS knife that I got from Amazon on the hunt for the next budget king in a sense. This knife, so far, guys, over the last 3 weeks or so that I've been using it, has done a great job. I use this knife to seal up a couple of the windows that I sealed up in the house for air conditioners. I've been using it pretty much every day at work. Been using it around the house, been testing it so far. And this knife, I think, was like $20 after the coupon code. And that is hard to beat, in my opinion. It's doing very well. Very, very well. So I'm pretty stoked. I'm gonna keep testing it though. Really? He'll post the same short twice? Yeah, I know for sure that if you post two shorts too closely together, one of them, like say your first one does really well, the chances of that second one, like say you post it within an hour or even two, the chances that that second one does good is pretty slim. Uh, and vice versa. If you post one that doesn't do very well and then you post a second one, you definitely have a better chance of that one doing good. It just kind of it's very weird, and I don't know that there's any figuring it out, you know. Yeah, Joe. Sounds like Pennsylvania weather. Clean it up real good, crispy, and keep flipping it, man. Keep flipping it. I can tell you, I bought a ProTech Malibu, and now I didn't carry it all day, every day, but every day when I got home, it came with pretty bad lock stick. I would either carry it with me all day long and after work, but if I didn't take it to work, as soon as I got home, I would get that knife out and I might get one other one out, but I would flip that knife constantly, pushing that button over and over and over again, hundreds of times. It probably took close to 3 weeks, if not a little bit more, to finally rid that knife of the lock stick that it had. That wasn't just me pulling it out like, once a week and flipping it for 10 minutes and putting it back. That was me almost every single day, flipping it on and off all day long, you know. So there are some knives that, they just need broken in. I would say if you don't get it after a couple weeks, though, maybe get a hold of the company, which would be, We Sabibi. I'm sure they'd send you a new one. Keith, what up, buddy? How's it going, man? How's your Monday treating you, bud? Yep, exactly. Yep, exactly. Your graphite might work too. I mean, the button stick is still going to be the same thing. I would clean it real good and just keep flipping the damn thing. You know what I mean? Especially with a button lock. If the button lock has the button stick, that's pretty much the cure for that, you know. And sometimes I've twisted the spring in there, and that's actually solved it. I think one of the Civivi button locks I had came with it. And I literally just twisted the spring, went right back in, and was messing with it, and it was gone. So it could be something as simple as that, or you just got to keep it clean and keep messing with it. Got a titanium pocket clip to go with the pyrite warnie. I'm digging the OG clip. The OG clip is stainless, so it's shiny like the knife scales. Well, Louis, then throw that clip on something else you have, or wait till you get something else from Artisan or CJRB and throw it on that when you get it. Just keep, if you like the clip on there, then keep it on there. It doesn't matter if you got a titanium one or not. If you like the steel or what, you know, whatever clip it might be, keep it on there, dude. And then just like I have a titanium clip sitting right here that I bought for a certain knife, ended up liking the other clip, and I've been just waiting to put that one on a different one when I get to it. Yeah, keep fidgeting with it, dude. It might be annoying and you might think that it's not going to go away, but I'm not telling you I'm not lying to you when I tell you about that Malibu, man. It took me several weeks to get that thing, and you could feel like every week that went by, you could feel it a little better, you know, and it took some time. Mid Mizzou. Yeah, I'm looking at that too. I don't know if I'm gonna get one or not though. Do you have yours, Mike? Do you have it in hand or is it on its way? I've noticed that, Maine, about the later night shorts. Uh I've done some at like actually my one short that has almost a 500,000 views. I did that at uh 1 a.m. Now that took several weeks to get that many views, but that one overnight had several thousand, and then it just kept going and going and going. But I've had several big ones hit that are like midnight or later when you wouldn't really think, oh, this short, you know, it's too late, when really it's not. That's when a lot of people are sitting on their phones. Like if I'm on the East Coast and I post it at 12 or 1 o'clock, you know, going all the way back to Cali or the West Side, could be like 9, 10 o'clock. So, and then it goes out, you know. So there's some truth in that. Now, does it work every time? No, but you're on to something there. And I've noticed too, now it's not concrete and it doesn't always work, but I've noticed like between 8 and 9 a.m. Eastern is another good time because I think people are getting up for work, people are on their way to work, people are just getting to work and they're not actually working, they're just hiding and they're on their phone or whatever. I think that's another good time too. But there's no method to it, I don't think, which it's really annoying. Who has radio silence? The designer of the sin. If this no, oh yeah, Keith, I'm doing this. Yeah, I'm doing a tribute. I did mine a little later because I knew Casey wasn't gonna be able to be on, so I figured I would fill my slot and some of his. I forget how long he goes, uh, but I figured I would help fill his spot in a little bit for him. I didn't tell him that, but I'm sure Casey would appreciate it. Yeah, exactly, Ross. I had one come, and my Mordax both came smooth as, a baby's ass. And then the other Malibu I had came with, it was not to the point where you couldn't push it down, or you had to really push on it, but you had to push pretty damn hard on it at first. And then it just slowly broke in, week by week. Did you get that thing, Mikey? The Sin? Yeah, yeah. That's the key though. Keep fidgeting with it. Keep deploying it. Channel member Dwayne Letterman. What up, dude? How's your Monday treating you, brother? I did like the looks of that Sin though. Channel member, what's the point? EDC. What's happening? What is happening? Yep. Yeah, I think you'll find, and some people don't every day mess with it, so it might take an extra couple weeks on top of an extra couple weeks, because you might not care, it's going to eventually break in and you use it when you use it. Uh, and there's something, at least for me, what is the most recent one I got? No, it wasn't this one. Or maybe it was my clairvoyant. It's got like the smallest hint of button stick, and I mean just subtle. A normal person wouldn't notice it, but I like it. I prefer it, actually. Just a tiny amount. Just that tactile click, you know? But it's nice and easy to push down anyway. But you can feel it slightly click. And I like it. I prefer it that way. I wouldn't even mind if it had a touch more, even. So there might be something to be said about a little bit of button stick being good, in my opinion. And the tolerances are nice and tight and good. I've heard from certain like machinist type guys and whatnot that say, if the tolerances are that tight, you're gonna have some breaking in that needs done. If there isn't breaking in that needs done, that doesn't necessarily mean it doesn't have tight tolerances, but it might not be as good as some, so I don't know. I guess it depends on, it depends on a multitude of things, I think, but like buff it down or something. Yeah, I can see that. Kyle Kuno, what up, dude? What's a happening? Yeah, I have a Send Cut flipper and I like it. I need to get something else. What are you cooking, dude? Wonder why. That's weird. Not good either. Not good at all. Stonings, what up, bud? How's your Monday treating you? Gerbs, long time no see, bud. What's happening? How you doing, man? How are you doing on this fine Monday? Who else got in on the Nimble X and got their Nimble X? Anybody just get one? I know they was gonna be being delivered up until like today, tomorrow. It is absolutely a banger for sure. I love, on mine anyway, the antiqued copper look. So good. Here, let's do this. Now you guys can get a little better of a look. It is so, the hollow grind, guys. I was cutting shit all weekend with it since I opened it up anyway. And unnecessary shit I needed to cut, but it is so slicey. It is a beast. The detent is nice and stout, like nice and stout. I didn't think it was gonna be. I have to. So the detent, I want to word my words carefully. The detent on this is actually slightly better than the detent on my relative. And the relative's detent is on point good, like amazing. But this one, it's just a little like it. You gotta be wanting to open this bad boy. But as soon as you can build up every which way, whether it's the reverse flick, the thumb flick. I mean, it's good. And I even miss the rear flipper sometimes. Like you gotta wanna open this bad boy, but it feels good. And it's so comfortable. Got the nimble ergos. I know some guys don't like the nimble, but I do. Absolutely love it. I wish that it was in LMAX or Magnicut or something, but oh well. M390 is good, and it's heat treated properly, so I forget what John said. I think 62 is what they shoot for or whatever. Skipping ahead. Channel member. Hey, what's up, bud? How's it going, man? How's your Monday treating you? Agreed. Agreed. Yeah, well, the hollow grind on this Nimble X version 2, guys, it is, if he does something similar, like if he does something like this with the Tanto version 2s, I'm definitely getting another Tanto as well. I mean, I got to get one anyway because I gave my woman my Nimble T, so, or I sort of did, you know. I did, but, you know how that goes. Scotty and channel member, what up, brother? How's your Monday treating you, man? No, I didn't see that. And another knife. So, covered the Arcane. I carried that today. This JSWS, which is the knife I am using. It's my like true budget pick to use and test out, and I have been, and it's going well. Uh, Especially like I said, for I think $20, you're getting a clip point satin. Uh, what is it? D2, I think. Micarta handles. You're getting the anodized pivot collar, crossbar lock, pretty much deep carry clip. You have a tiny bit sticking out. It's comfortable. The thumb studs are pretty good, pretty good. But the knife itself is comfortable to use. You got that nice point on it, that nice tip, allowing you to get into things very easy. It's pretty thin, the blade is, so it's pretty slicey. Uh, I'm pretty happy with it all the way around. And it's starting to break in uh a lot more than when I first got it. Like when I first got this thing, you could tell that they put some stout springs in here and it needed broke in. And it's getting there. For $20, I'm pretty happy. I'm gonna keep using it though to see what happens. Oreo Dave, what's happening, buddy? What is a happening? And the video is either I'd have to look, I can't remember. It's coming tonight or tomorrow morning. I don't remember. But I did a video on these two knives. I won't give too much away on it, so that way you can watch it. But I did a comparison overview type of video with it wasn't a battle, so it's not that type of video. It's more of a direct comparison, type of deal, going over each knife. But I did the Vosteed Nightshade Thumbhole Edition and the Fox Knives Voxnez Chillin'. And did a little video on that. So that'll be coming tonight or tomorrow morning. I forget which. But that's a video I've been wanting to do for quite some time. And I finally did it. What else do we got? This guy has been getting plenty of love. The Null Knives Raiden. This is a sweet knife. Very comfortable. I really like this knife. I want to get the Voodoo when that comes out. I want to get the Grace when that comes out. But I've been on the harpoon type of deal, and I like them. The way they're doing them now, you have a normal drop point blade, but then you got this nice harpoon here. The Mini Evo, that's got like a clip point Tanto style blade, but you got that harpoon there. What else have I gotten like that? I've gotten some other stuff like that. What I miss? Anybody that's just coming in? Randy, you leaving, brother? Ooh, sounds good, brother. Have a good night, and thanks for stopping in. I'll see you on Saturday morning, brother. Saturday morning. Yeah, buddy. Wait, just recently, Tori? Just recently? Damn. I'm gonna wait because I know they're coming in what, June? June or July? He said he's hoping June, I think, but it could be July. Something like that. Accelerator. You say that's an artisan knife? I'm gonna write that down. I would go look it up, dude, but I don't want to jinx my internet. RB, what's happening, buddy? What is happening? How's your Monday treating you? How is your Monday going, brother? Anybody just coming in, if you want to throw in your pocket check, you can. Throw in what you had in the pocket. 6 months from now? I could have swore he said June. Or am I wrong? I could be wrong. I could have swore he said June, July. For like the pre-orders were coming. I forget. He had some like special ones coming soon. Then he had I forget, dude. I could have swore he said June or July though. We could try going. We can try. I'll try. I'll try. I won't talk. Won't talk for a minute. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, dude. Nothing wrong with that. Wait, why not, dude? You can't see them? That mini pony out. Patchy looks sick. Native 5 and Mag Louis. This in 1806. Do they not have it on? Damn, I want it, dude. I honestly really don't care which one I would get. I would wait, Crispy, maybe. I would maybe wait. I mean, if you're having the pivot loosening a bunch or something like that, then maybe do a light Loctite, but I'd maybe wait and let everything kind of work. I'd clean everything. I wouldn't use a bunch of oil. I'd try to let everything, maybe a couple drops, but I'd let everything kind of work itself in. Who did? Kresk, what up? What up? $860. Ooh. Is that black micarta? E10. In their ARPM 9. Ooh, that's got a 3 3/4 inch blade. Boy, I wish they would have used like S35 on it though. You know what I mean? Like that though. Is the black the G10? Or is it oh yeah, you don't want to volunteer for stuff like that. I do like it a lot. 3 3/4 inch. ARPM 9 is good. I like ARPM 9. But I wonder, so my thing is they put the ARPM 9 on $40 knives, $50 knives. So I wonder, you know, I wish they would have just used S30 or S35 or something like that. You know what I mean? Just I like ARPM 9 though. I have tons of knives in it and I've used them a ton and they the steel is awesome. Bring the black one up. What do you mean, dude? Isn't that the black one? Or what do you mean? Like that, you mean? Is that what you mean? Because, like, you know what I mean though? Like you can get the ARPM $40, $50, $60, $70 knives. I'm just not hell bent on paying $120 for it. Now I know it's a good steel and it's proprietary to Artisan. We know it's being right and all that stuff. It's just it's that barrier thing again, you know, kind of like the $200 buck 110 auto with 440C. It's gonna be good, heat treated right. That one's American, it's worth it, but they could have made it better and kept it the same price, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? They could have put S30 or S35 on there and made it 120, 125 all day long. You can easily get S30, S35 these days for $100, let alone 120 to 130. So that's all I'm saying. Oh, well, see, that's that. Now we're talking $90. Now I'm a little bit more on that same page. $90. I'm on that same page then. Aberdeen, what's a happening? Right. But like Mimo's saying though, with the discount, if you can get it for 90, I might be on to that. What's up, Chris? Channel member. What up, brother? Yeah, a lot of custom knives use the 154. I love 154. I would have been, dude, or 154 on this guy, but I know Artisan doesn't use. I only said S35, Steve, for Artisan because they'll use that. 154, they don't really use a lot. Toddy Car, what's up, man? How's your Monday treating you, bud? What do they want for it at White Knives? 100, 110 or something, or 100. They probably want like $102 or something, and then you end up getting it for like 90. Yeah, there you go. Boy, man. So for 90, see, that sounds a lot more appetizing. Sounds a lot more appetizing. You know what that reminds me of? It really reminds me of my AM8 Prayer 2. Sort of. Like, sort of, it does. A little bit. Reminds me of that. Yeah, Nemo, you're onto something. I wrote that bad boy down. That might be on my list. No, he's talking about White Mountain Knives, Louis. You can use you could use GBall 10 at White Mountain Knives. I'm pretty sure that'll work. And you get it for like $90. GBall 10, for the guys who don't know, White Mountain Knives, I have a code with them. You should be able to use GBall 10 there and get 10% off, as well as Blue Creek Knives and Issuing Stitches Etsy store. Those are the three that I have codes for as of right now. Yeah, I wouldn't get it from Artisan even if you have a code. I would go to White Mountain, pay $100 retail, plus get your 10%. Ooh, I hate when you have to fork out money for shit you actually have to have. You know what I mean? Oh, Todd, that sucks, brother. Was it something you was prepared for, a little prepared for, or is this something that caught you off guard? Because 850, that's hell, that's a couple new tires, which I'm gonna have to freaking do soon. Definitely before winter. I'm gonna have to get new tires, I think. Gonna have to. Yep. Yes, sir. Lots of Canadians. Yeah. Yeah. Agreed. Oh, 98. So that's not bad at all. Boy, Artisan wants about what, 20 bucks more. Wait, Brian Blue Creek? Well, I'm the wrong person to ask because I haven't seen him on any lives. He might have been in some chats though, but I haven't seen him. I'm not in as many lives as I once used to be. Dude, yeah, French onion soup mix. We use that shit a lot here too. I get that at Sam's Club by the freaking case. You get like 6 boxes or something like that. But yeah, we stock up on the front. Do all kinds of stuff with that. And it's not, I'll even go out and buy a bunch of the off brand, buy Aldi's or the store's budget brand, budget brand, and buy the shit out of it. Because you can use that on meats and all kinds of stuff. Gravy, I love it. Ugh. Yeah, I think companies are only doing that nowadays just to piss us all off, pretty much. I mean, they know that it ain't just one person, it ain't just one creator. It is literally every single person that is even somewhat into knives does not T6 on their knife. And they know that. So I almost feel like, with these newer models that are coming out, like that's a new model. There's absolutely no reason to have T6 on there. John Pauly, what's happening, buddy? How are you doing, man? Yeah, sadly, man. Yeah. Yeah, that sucks, man. That sucks. If it's something you're semi planning for, like tires, for instance, like, okay, I know within the next 6 to 9 months I'm gonna need tires. That's something you can kind of plan for. It's giving up the 800 plus dollars, you know, depending on your vehicle. It could be a little less, could be quite a bit more, but hey, dickhead, I resent that. I am a long bloodline of the French. Just kidding. I don't know shit about. Wow. My bloodline is French, but I don't know shit about it. Hey, no shizzle. Yeah, Jerbs, you ain't kidding, buddy. And that's why I love my truck so much. there's Toyota representatives that have been with Toyota since they started, and they have a couple guys who literally said, as far as the Tundra trucks, the year, so the first year they started making them over here with our machines and shit like that was in 2000. They started making them in Indiana, I believe it was. They overbuilt them like 3 times what they normally would do in order to make like a point and keep them on and so on and so forth. And they did that for like 2000, 2001, 2002. And then, whittled down as time has went on as far as like overbuildings. But I bought that truck 2 years ago with like 56,000 miles on it. It might only have like 68 now or something like that. I think I've had like 2 years or so now. I try not to put a bunch of miles on it. The only issue that it's gonna face someday in the next couple years is the frame, but there's not much I can do about that. Southern France. Really? The stripy Frenchman shirt. Oh, yeah? Well, in Canada, there's a lot of French people there. The French. That's funny. All right, so no. That's new. Where is it? Is it on the box? Or is it on the scale? Needham might have said, but I missed it. I honestly don't know what number that is. Yeah, Gerbs, it's a good truck, man. I love it. I love my truck. It obviously ain't like a 2023 Tundra, but for the year that it is, being a 2000, it's got all the. I mean, I have a truck that's like 10 years older than a guy that I work with, and his has manual windows and locks. Mine has all automatic, all the electric shit, and just other bells and whistles with it. For being a 2000, it's pretty, surprising. David, I don't believe that I have anything. So I think most of the stuff I've gotten from Migaron, I've gotten actually, well, through Amazon. through Megaron's own retail, I think. I think Amazon or Megaron uses Amazon to sell their shit, right? I think. So technically, yes, but I actually haven't got it from their website. It's been through Amazon. Another place, I think I ordered my Centurion 2 from White Mountain Knives. Space Odyssey. What? A Space Odyssey. Like a real one? Like a documentary? Uh, yeah, Todd. I hear that, man. I am stoked to get what I'm getting, and I don't anyone there could guess what it is that I have coming. I'll give you a clue though. They haven't been in stock for weeks and weeks and weeks. And now they are finally in stock. And I don't know that it's even a well-known thing that they're back in stock. At least I didn't see anyone else say it, and I didn't see any like Instagram or YouTube things saying that they were available. I just happened to stumble on the website and see that they were back in stock. It's been months since they were in stock, but I'm stoked. Stoked. Yeah, I want to get one of them too. I have several Megarons. So do you, Mimo, and I like all of them. They don't. Megaron is right there, you know, with having some of the best. It doesn't matter if you're talking budget or like lower mid tier, $200 to $300 range. They are like that Prayer 2 titanium frame lock. It's got the diamond pattern milling in the scales. S90V built very well. I mean, and I think that was under $200. That's that's solid. Solid in my opinion anyway. Yeah, I've had people offer me a decent amount of money for my truck, but it wouldn't have made sense for me to do so because in order to get, another truck, it would have just been dumb of me to do on top of getting it for the deal that I got for. I bought that truck 2 years ago or so for 5 grand cash. It had uh 56 or 57,000. It was a guy my dad knows, his dad, and he had a couple vehicles. He passed away, and my dad's buddy was just looking to basically get him away. He didn't want to have to deal with so many vehicles because he had so many of his own. And then when his dad died, he inherited several of his cars and trucks. So he was just basically looking to move it. Said, I'll give you 5 grand cash right now, and he took it. So EP, what up, dude? What's happening? Tender or skinny? Sea otters drop Wednesday. Really? Yeah, I would say that might be, and I wouldn't even say that's a knock on it. I mean, it was tight. I didn't bend mine, but just after using it, pocketing it, the clip has actually started to get better. I would, well, you can easily bend it to make it so it's not an issue, but I would rather have it be like that than too loose, not enough tension, you know? So it you kind of take the good and the bad at the same time with that one. But yeah, the prayer too, that's a killer deal for that knife. I mean, I think if I remember right, they're like 180. And for S90 titanium, that build quality, I absolutely love S90V. Absolutely love it. Thank you, dude, if you're talking to me. Appreciate that, brother. I'm trying, man. Not that it's doing a whole lot. Nice. Nice, nice, dude. Yeah, it's hard. When you think you might be getting a good deal, so when you do get a good deal and get a good vehicle, it's it's definitely a good feeling. You don't care about it, it's pretty nice. Yeah, I'm not a big I'm not the biggest. I want mine getting some version of a hinder someday or another, but I'm not a big fan of that, of hinder, the person. Grashon, what up? Just got up. Nice. Thanks for swinging through, dude. Thank you for swinging in through. So it looks like Artisan didn't only just drop. Not only did they drop that accelerator, but it looks like today or very recently, the last day or two, dropped a bunch of different models. Because on the new page of White Mountain Knives, they got the Mega Hawk, they got the Cygnus, they got the Apache, which I like the looks of that, a fuller and a flipper. They got this Bombardier. Hey, there's a mat. Oh, that's out of stock. Oh, White Mountain Knives is getting some Tuya Envies in. Purple Haze. Those are 270 though. Looks like they got a couple CJRBs coming in. I have the Pegos too, the premium one. I've even contemplated getting the budget one here because it's a G10 liner lock instead of a titanium frame lock. Uh, the premium one's an M390, and it's a good one. I like it quite a bit. This bad boy looks pretty good. Carbon fiber, M390. Got this nasty looking sheepsfoot blade. It's an M3 has carbon fiber inlays. M390. That's a hell of a deal. Has anyone else seen that before now? That is a hell of a deal. Channel member Dr. Drew, what's up, dude? Knives are like girlfriends. That's funny. Ooh, I'm down for that. Yeah, if you want to have a tough steel, then use a tough steel. Don't try to heat treat something like MagnaCut or whatever and heat treat it at a lesser Rockwell to get that toughness aspect. And I don't even know all the little nuances of it, but they say that they don't heat treat it as high as the recommended HRC, so that way it's tougher. But I don't know how true that is for, because I could have swore I've heard someone say that Laren Thomas or himself say that heat treating it to the proper heat treat makes it as tough, that's when you're going to get the best out of that steel all the way around pretty much. So I don't really know. Revisit their logo. Oh, you mean this one? it's it's really not. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying though. I like how they keep it small and up out of the way though, unlike Kubi, Kaiser, and some of these other companies who have to put it right on the center of the blade. I mean, that is one of the most. I mean, I say it every time I see it, on an unboxing or a review or whatever, but I just cannot stand it. I don't know why they continue to do it. And that's another thing. The T6 and the branding people. Everybody, they know. Nobody can stand T6s and nobody can stand branding on the blade. Some people care, but I've shown so many knives where if it didn't have that branding on the blade, it would look so much better without that. Come on, bud. Oh yeah, for sure. And I got in on those early and got the my Carta one. That thing is a beast. At one point, that was one of the sliciest knives I owned, and the point was just nasty on it too. Still is. But that thing is a beast. If anyone doesn't have the Arion or the Arian, whatever the hell it is, Arian, that thing is a beast. That's what I thought, dude. I knew I heard that the lesser HRC idea, you know, being supposed to be being at 63 and doing it at 61, saying that's going to make it tougher is definitely not the case. If it's heat treated to its proper protocol, that's going to be when it's at its toughest. That's when it's going to have its best edge retention. That's when it's going to have its best corrosion resistance. It's when the steel is at its best all the way around. So that's kind of what my one video was going back to that I did the other day that I thought was going to do really good, but it didn't. But that's what I was saying for the most part, how companies just continually think that they can just get one over on us or use us as guinea pigs or practice or whatever. And it's not fair to all of us who buy their knives, spend money on their knives, you know. And as a community, we might be very small, but we also have a lot of push and pull as a small community. Uh, we can let a lot of people know about a certain thing very quickly, you know, and companies don't want a bad rep going around about them.
Just don't show up. Just don't show up.
Oh yeah, the damage is done. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that symbol gives people in America a bad taste in their mouth. And most people, most people probably don't even know where the original that symbol was taken. You know what I mean? It wasn't developed by, them. It was taken basically. I'm pretty sure. I'm not a historian, but I'm pretty sure that was like borrowed or taken. Right. There's other variables that go into it as well. Right, right, Scotty. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess so what? Would you want to heat treat if it's a thinner knife? I mean, if it's a thicker knife, you would want the heat treat to be up because like if it's got a thicker stock and thicker behind the edge, wouldn't you then you would because you would be less prone to the chipping excuse, like a hinderer. You know what I mean? Those are thicker blade stock, thicker behind the edge. So those should be no issue getting them at 63, 64. Should be no excuse to do them at 60 to 61. Yeah, right, dude. Yeah, 20 CV and M390. That's one reason why I'm not like I like it as far as an edge retention steel, but that's not all I use my knives for, is just sliciness and edge retention. I like to have all around capabilities. That's why I'm a huge fan of like 154, S30, S35. They're very well-rounded steels. They might not be the best at any one thing, but they're very well-rounded, and that's why a lot of custom makers still use 154. It might not have the edge retention of 20 CV, and it might not be as tough as M4, but it's got good characteristics of everything. It's a well-rounded steel. Yeah, 61 being like the absolute lowest. You'd want to shoot for like 61 to 3, wouldn't you? as far as like lowest. You wouldn't want to do like 59 to 61 or 60 to 61. It is, dude. It is. But that's why we have people that are freaking metallurgists like Laren Thomas on our side telling us what the deal is. I'm not sure who all saw my video, but we got knife companies and knife makers giving us excuses and reasons as to why it's not heat treated right. They're not sure about this, not sure about that. They want to test this, they want to test that. All that shit has already been done. It's already been done. There is a protocol written for this deal. What should be done and what you want to hit with that steel. You know? So it really doesn't make sense. And I don't want to I don't doesn't matter if you're ever going to use it enough to know, or maybe won't. It doesn't matter. The point is, if you're going to use this steel or that steel, then it needs to be done up to spec and follow the protocol on that steel by the people who created the steel. Nice, dude. Nice. Yeah, well, see, they can get away with it because, well, and so can Kaiser and Kubi and these other companies because people keep buying them. So, but Microtech, I think, feels like they've, reserved the right to brand the hell out of their blades. And I do like the idea of like when it was made and that type of thing. I do like that. But to put it on the center of the blade, Mimo, what's your favorite steel? Yeah, there's a lot of like little nuances that go into it. Seacrest, though, these companies, it's free marketing for them because nowadays with social media, Kaiser, Kubi, all them guys know that there's people who are going to buy them knives and they're going to take photos of them knives and videos of them knives and they're going to upload them to Instagram, Facebook, da 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 da. They know people are going to they're going to buy them, get them loaned, whatever, and they're going to be on YouTube in videos, live streams, pictures. It's just free marketing for them, and that's one reason why I don't like it. You know what I mean? It's just another way that these companies tend to take advantage of us. They know that we don't want it on there. Yeah, we might still buy it, but we don't want it on there. And then they continue to do it. Microtech is it is a slightly different feeling for me when I see a Microtech branding versus like Microtech has everything right on the face, the knife, the serial number, the date it was made and all that stuff. And it's real clean looking. So I mean, I'm on that same page, but I would prefer it if they did all of that stuff on the clip side and left the face of it clean. You know what I mean? Yeah, screw that, dude. Oh man, Drew, hopefully it goes away, brother. I feel your pain, man. Bud, and Hopefully that thing goes away quickly. Emo like 10 to 90. Neil, what up, dude? I forgot that was still up there. The Apache Kickstop EP. Well, and his excuse was, what was his excuse? He said something like he was one of the major ones I was kind of talking about. Basically, he wasn't sure how it would do, like just kind of making up excuses and giving us the runaround. Well, if you want to test it, even though there's already protocols out there and you want to do this and this, then you do that on your own dime, you know. Don't be in your testing phase with a steel and then be selling it to us at a price at which people are assuming the steel is heat treated to what we have been told it should be treated at. That's just my 2 cents. Well, there's a bunch at this point, Gerbs. M4, 3V, M390, 20CV, Crew Air, MagnaCut, Van X. I mean, there's a ton. 4V, 10V, 15V. Yeah. Yep, pretty much, Todd. Yeah, 14C heat treated properly is definitely a pretty well rounded steel. I like 14C. It's grown on me quite a bit as well. Right, right. Wanted to see something. What's $125 markup? Not on not on the Pena Apache. That's an expensive knife with the kickstop in it. That's a pretty expensive knife with the kickstop in it. Well, then make it what it's supposed to be, you know. That's what I mean. And if and then well, the thing is, if they're machines or this or that, well then don't offer that steel. Don't do that steel. It's just my 2 cents though. Oh, I didn't know. I knew ProTech was. I didn't know Microtech. What's Microtech using Magnica on? Same retention but crap toughness. Really? you would think the edge retention would kind of trickle down in that sense. Question would be, when did you get it? Because I think that's the other thing. I think the Italians are, they've turned the corner and fixed it. Ooh, yeah, the Basilisk. I have one of those in on loan, the G10 version. It is a sweet knife. It's the one I need, Neil. I have the big one and the regular one. I need a mini. I was thinking about getting the mini button lock or the mini. I think they have a mini titanium one too, but I need a mini too. I also need a bag lighter, the full size one, not the XL, but the regular one. And they have a Tanto in titanium that I've looked at many, many times. Well, Gerbs, that's why we're here, brother, to learn and all that stuff, man. I'm no steel expert either, or any of that shit. So I learn new things all the time. Right. Yeah, it does. That's the thing. People, when I was talking, I make fun of like N690 or BD1N, VG10. But realistically, those steels, and it all goes back to if they're heat treated properly, they're pretty damn good steels. No, they're not going to keep up with properly heat treated, Magna Cut or Vanex and, shit like that. But for an everyday user, like N690 and VG10 are going to do just fine. And they're going to be easy to get an edge back on for the average guy who doesn't sharpen a lot. You're kind of a novice at sharpening, like me. I could probably put an edge back on an N690, a VG10, and under. But if I were to move up past those steels, then I might start having trouble. Oh yeah, Gerbs. To there's a lot to digest, man. And nobody just learns this stuff in a day or two. It takes a long time to retain all the information and even now, I don't know. I can probably name most of all the common steels, but I couldn't tell you exactly at which HRC every single one of them needs to be at to perform at their highest. Some of them I know, like where they should be roughly. Uh, but for every single one, I don't know that. And I don't really see much of a need to. And if you see something as HRC'd at this, you can easily go ask, Kyle, for instance, or several people. If you find 154 cm and they say the HRC is 59 to 61, just as an example, you can ask if that's a good HRC for that steel. And there's going to be people who know the answer, you know. Yeah, it'll be just another reason for Microtech to up their price a little bit more. That's funny. That's the only way you're gonna know though is by asking, dude. Like I said, nobody just comes in a new knife, nobody just comes into the community and knows all the steels, what they're good at, what the HRC should be, you know. It's just not how it works. Yeah. They should have just named it 14C. Nice and easy. And it sounds kind of like, whoa, that's in 14C? But like the 28N kind of makes it like, is that good? Is it not not good? But 14C, it just sounds like, it sounds like M4 or 3V. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's it. That's what I was gonna say too, is it doesn't even have to be just the HRC of the steel. It could be any question under the sun, and you could hop in a live stream, ask the question, and more than likely there's gonna be at least one or two people who know a little bit about or a lot about the question that you might not think anyone knows. You know, there's a lot of different experiences in these live streams, people that come from all different places, people that do all kinds of different things as far as their work, as far as their other hobbies. So there's a lot of experience just all the way around in here. It's awesome. We're like a walking, talking encyclopedia. Oh, no shit. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, Doug Ritter, man, I respect him. I didn't think 2 years ago, I think it was the first year they did Knives Live. I had asked him about Pennsylvania and the auto law ordeal. And he was like, yeah, we're working on it, this and this and this. And I was like, oh, all right, cool, cool. Basically, he's working on everywhere that there's an issue. And some states are just really slow. They don't want to move away from those laws or whatever, basically. And Pennsylvania he had been battling with Pennsylvania for years, I guess. Much hope. And then, no shit, a year and some change later, didn't he get it fixed? So there is hope. Because Pennsylvania, he said, was one of the more tougher areas to deal with. It's a commonwealth, and they have their own ways here, basically. But he did it, man. Nice, nice, nice. 1428. No shit. Lone Wolf, what up, buddy? I read your name in my head and then what happening, man? How's your Monday treating you, brother? Yep, that's exactly the way it is, man. Especially in my live streams. It's just chilling. Chilling. Ask away, my man. No, I think they should have just named it like seriously, 14C. I know there's, but that doesn't mean you have to include it. You didn't need the 28N. It could have just been Sandvik 14C sounds better than Sandvik 14C 28N. It just kind of sounds, there's too much. It kind of sounds questionable. Dude, me too, Steve. Something I could easily look up on Google. I'll be in a live stream and I'm like, hey, how much is that knife? Or like, whatever. Something I could have easily looked up. But I know there's going to be people in there that know. So there's just no, I don't know. I'm already in the live stream. So I might as well just ask. I know somebody's going to know. And if nobody knows, somebody's going to probably look it up for you and give you the answer. Yeah, or S14. Yeah, that could have worked too. I was gonna say S14C might have been cool, like for Sandvik 14C. I don't know. Yeah, I'll have to think on that one. Yeah, I'm with you on that, dude. 12C 20. What is it? 12C 27, right? Dude, I have one or two knives in that, and I like 12C 27. So I like 12C. Hey man, that means you're living in today. That's one thing I always forget to do. I'm always thinking about tomorrow or the future, You gotta live in today, man. Nice, dude. The Scoria is a good ass knife, man. I just posted a video about the Scoria, Neil, a couple days ago or within the last week or so. That is a phenomenal knife. The G10 is well finished. It's built very well. It's got an awesome blade shape. The thumb studs are comfortable as hell. It's got good ergos. It looks good. It's a good price. The Scoria is a good knife for sure. I like it. Yeah, I don't see cue ball much anymore. I used to see him hell every night almost, but that was months and months back now at this point. But yeah, I don't see him much anymore. He used to be C ball and I would be G ball. Vosti, Gator, and Mega Slut. What, did Vosti do something in Magnicut? Did I totally miss that? You know what I haven't had out is that Torn got for a few days. Yeah, Todd. I would want to. I don't have near that kind of sharpening experience. Like I've done some 440, I've done some 1095, but I still don't know even some of the nuances of sharpening. Like I just don't quite grasp it yet, you know, as far as like the burr or like I don't fully comprehend all of it. Uh, I know you want to do it till you get a burr. Like, I don't know. I don't quite get it. I mean, I can sharpen something and get it sharp, but is it exactly the way it should have been done? No, most likely not. Oh, okay. I'm down with that. I like that. So the Vosteed Gator and Mega Slut. I like that. He's hinting at a posting content. Oh, really? I wonder, I know he sold a ton of his knives. I wonder if he still has, if he's been collecting this whole time, because I don't know exactly what all was going on with him. I didn't pry into his stuff too much. I know he sold off a ton of his knives, and then he kind of went his own way. He's had stuff that he had to deal with. Is the Nightshade in Mega Slot, or is that no, the Nightshade's in 154. I don't have any Mega Slot on the table right now. Nope. The Drop Bear is in 154. The Clairvoyance in S35. You be coming over here farting by me, dude. Get out of here. You guys hear my dog over here? Get away from me. No. Get away. This dog just farted for like 2 minutes straight. Could have pulled the recorder out. Get away. Get away. Dude, what is wrong with you? Oh, man. Get down. Get down, you little schnizzle. Sit down. I ain't playing games with you. Wyatt. Wyatt. Oh, yeah. When are those supposed to be coming, Steve? Dude, this dog just sat here for like 5 minutes, farting his ass off. He just came inside, dude. My woman was just out here. Let him outside for like 10 minutes. And then he just came inside. He just came inside. Now he's over here up my ass. He was probably out there eating plants and flowers and shit. This dog seriously will eat anything that he can fit down his throat. I've literally watched him pick up a sock. Like not a small ones too, but bigger socks. Pick it up and then just swallow the shit. Like it doesn't matter what it is. I've seen my handkerchiefs, all kinds of stuff this dog will eat. Plastic, I mean, you name it. This dog will pick it up and eat it. Barbie dresses, any kind of toys that littler toys that you can think of, Legos, puzzle pieces. I mean, it never ceases to amaze me what is found. Yeah, I'm about to give him some more peanut butter. Tricked you. Don't do it, dude. Don't be barking in people's ear, especially mine. Getting the pup Monday, 9-year-old, hurt his leg again playing fetch. Dude, we let our dog off the leash yesterday by the creek. This dog, and there's like rock, like to go down into the bed of the creek, there's like rocks and stuff on the edge, and it's like at a slant. But then there's areas before you start that, they have bigger rocks and stuff. This dog jumped over top of them rocks and down the embankment, down into the freaking creek, like at full speed. And he had never been down there off of his leash. Yeah, I'm about to, man. He had never been off his leash down there. But he went nuts. He probably went outside and didn't even go to the bathroom. He was probably outside looking for random shit to eat. He probably just finished, dude. I'm telling you guys. I am telling you. If it wasn't for him eating all kinds of shit and biting at you, he's like the perfect dog. All he wants is to be around. You know what I mean? And then he wants to play and run around. But he's always eating shit and he's always biting shit. That kind of goes along with the eating shit. But otherwise he's a good dog. We're trying to break him of the biting ordeal. The chewing up shit and eating shit, he should eventually get over. I mean, I think he's 8 months old or so. He's massive for his age. Yeah, that's what we were worried initially about him running off down there. And I said, no, he'll be fine. We're all going to be right here. He ain't just going to run off, without us. And after a few minutes, I was like, well, we might not have to be worried about him running off, but we might have to worry about him getting freaking hurt. Channel member Bluminati, what up, bud? How's your Monday treating you, brother? Well, go take a mega poo and we'll be right here, man. That's what I need to get is a new set of stones for my work sharp. Oh yeah, EP. If you want something from White Mountain, try GBall 10. That shit I'm pretty sure that stuff works. Oh yeah, without question. Without question, dude. 99 times out of 100. No question. Like when I get my migraines, he knows I don't feel good and something's wrong with me. I mean, normally he's right next to me all the time, too. Sometimes he follows my son around and sometimes he follows my woman around, but if I'm home and I'm somewhere, he usually wants to be by me, usually, but he will not leave my side when I have a migraine. He sits right next to me. If I'm laying down, he lays right next to me. The other day, I had one for, I think it was like 19 hours or something, 20 hours. It was pretty much a full day. He stayed right next to me the whole time. What do you want, dude? Go lay down, you stinky ass. Go lay down. I've been petting you. Go away. Yeah, pretty much, dude. For real. He's a freaking nut, dude. I found little Barbie dresses in there, pieces of a Barbie foot, just all kinds of shit. If he had thumbs, I'm sure things would be different. Uh, it's a good idea. Apparently, they make this shit that I forget. My woman was talking about it. Something you can spray on stuff, and dogs don't like they won't eat it, but I forget what it is. We haven't gotten it yet, but this dog has ruined at this point, like between blankets, pillows, kids' toys, clothing, uh, shoes, like my kids' shoes. He loves my kids' shoes, ripping them to pieces. Uh, Especially if he's alone and somehow he manages to get one somehow or another. Even if it's for like 10, 15 minutes, like say we leave him up here and we go out back to like water the garden or something for 10 minutes. If he's alone too long, he'll just rip something to shreds because he's all, I don't know if he's anxious or nervous or pissed off or what, but yeah, right, dude. Yeah, they got, uh, at least everything we know. They got amazing senses, I'm pretty sure. Like, they have good hearing, good vision, uh, and they got good, like, intuition, apparently, whatever. Like, they're very smart, and they pick up on all kinds of shit. Evil E! What's up, buddy? How's your Monday going? Bitter apple. I'll have to try that shit. Bitter apple. I can just scroll back 9 o'clock. Josh Branson, channel member. What up, buddy? Is there any insanely glow in the dark liquid that will harden after pouring? I would, well, I'm pretty sure, like, the brine tubes and shit, like that type of stuff is like very, very poisonous. So I think, and the only way to like get the glow in the dark for you to like custom do it, you would have to put that liquid in with some sort of hardener, I think, which means you would have to come in contact with it. And I don't know. I heard it's very, very toxic shit. Like, not just toxic, it's very, very toxic shit, dude. Uh, I could have swore somebody said you needed like a license to even do it, or I don't know. But Yeah, especially dogs that are prone to like get anxious, that like my Yorkie, my old Yorkie that passed away. I think he passed away right after I started the channel actually. Uh and he was young. But Yorkies have tendencies to get real anxious when their owners are away. Now he would just sit on the recliner and not move, and he got to an age where he would, if he knew we were leaving, he would like almost instantly get depressed, go get up in the recliner, and he would just sit in the same spot until we got home. Unless maybe somebody were to like come up and knock on the door, or he thought they were outside, then he might get up and bark, but maybe not even then. But we would find him in the exact same spot, the exact same way, like when we left. And we knew he didn't get up. Oh, well, thank you, dude. I try. I try my hardest to thug it out in here. That is my goal. It's Thug City. Good to see you, though, buddy. Dude, you had me freaking actually reading that damn shit, man. Good, glad to hear it, brother. Oh man, it's just another day, and this is the best part of the day for sure. I'm no, it just I don't know what I am. I need shit to change in some regards. See, that's the thing, dude. We got this dog, Scout, to keep our other dog company. That's exactly why we got this dog. And our Yorkie died all of a sudden out of nowhere, was fine one night and dead the next night. And we don't know exactly what happened. We don't know if he got into poison, if he swallowed something he shouldn't have, like lodged in his lungs the wrong, something happened to him from the night before. He was completely fine. So he probably got into something that night, like when we let him out. Well, that's what we're thinking. And when I woke up for work 6 hours later or whatever, he was like barely moving at all, stiff as a board, barely breathing, and I'm just waking up for work at like 5 in the morning. I'll never forget that morning. One of the worst mornings ever. And I had to say bye to him here. I didn't think he was, we had a little bit of hope, but he didn't look good. And I had to go to work, and then my woman text me, was keeping me posted, but he died on the way. He died on the way to the vet, I believe it was. Like 2 hours later, at like I think 8 o'clock in the morning or something like that. But he was probably just at his halfway mark of a Yorkie's life. They're gonna live 14 years plus, most likely. Um, or at least he would have probably lived to be at least 14, I would think. Uh, I think he might have been 7 or so, maybe 8. So he was young for a Yorkie. Yeah, my shit'll do that when I'm trying to say what's up to people and like hello, saying what's up, and it'll change. name something else and fucking ate that shit. Yeah, he did, dude. I was like leaned in, reading it intently. Freaking me, my man. I should have known. What did you say here? So what? You can make your own shit? Is that what you're saying? I missed it. I was rambling on about shit. There is glow in the dark powder for resins. Oh, okay. So it's like a different thing than like what Glow Rhino would be doing or whatever. Oh man. I often think that to myself almost every day, dude. Dude, Josh Branson. I gotta get the gizmo. I re-listened to the live the other day and I think I always forget to take the echo cancellation off. I didn't today, but I think that's why you guys couldn't hear the buzzer a few times, like until I started going like that. Thank you, dude. Josh Branson with the $5. $5 holla. All love, my brother. Thank you, man. Yeah, hit him with the G balls. Yeah, I'm still working on those guys, those logos. So just bear with me. Not a lot of help out there for a guy looking to make some freaking logos, man. And you get on YouTube and look around and it's all people telling you not how to exactly take this image and do that. It's a huge pain in the ass. Like you type the dimensions in, you think you're doing the right shit, and then the picture just looks like shit when it should look nice. You know, it's I don't know. What is it? Yeah, dude. See, my woman had him. Had just gotten him. He was like maybe a year old. So he was like my little buddy for like 6, 7 years. And it had been a long time since a dog of mine died. Because a couple of the ones I had before then, even if they were ones I bought, like my dad ended up with one of the dogs I bought that was mine. He's still alive right now. He's 15 going on 16. He's about on his way out. He is on his way out. He'll probably be dead within this year. Uh he's going blind in his eyes. He can't barely see. So he's all messed up. But my dad spending all kinds of money at the vet on meds but my dad's had him for probably a good I had him for a couple years and then my dad's had him ever since. So it's been a while. So it definitely hit different. Yeah, see that shit sucks. Especially like when you buy the dog as a puppy and then you're with it for, years and years and years. Sometimes a decade plus. All right, Tori. Yeah, I'm heading out too. We'll call it at quarter after. Yeah, I think losing. I mean, wow. Yeah, see, that's weird, man. So that must be like a different. Did I miss something? Is there more G balls? What was the G balls for? Did I miss something? What do I do about my fetch obsessed lab who keeps hurting his leg? Just never play anymore. Maybe you could go with something that doesn't, instead of throwing a ball where you're like really letting it fly and he really is getting going, maybe throw something that dies down quickly, like a stick or something. Don't know. Should be coming up real soon, Steve. 9:30, 10, something like that. Oh, shizzle. Shizzle. StreamYard needs to fix that. They at least should come up with a little blurb. 5 of them. Carco. Thank you, brother. Well, before we leave, I'll check who. So, not that you guys can anyway, because I'm opening up a new. Hey, 4 likes already. Ah, guys. Not bad, fellers. Quiet. Gifted 5 members, dude. Kresk? Awesome, dude. Steve Rogers? Awesome, dude. Welcome. Evil E. Welcome, brother. Evil E. Byron. Welcome, dude. Welcome to all the channel members. Welcome to the GBallers. I will probably see you guys over at Pocket Metals for a little bit at least. I need to go get some food and all that jazz. But I will probably see you guys over there. Thank you all for hanging out. It was definitely a blast. Definitely an awesome way to, have to start the week on a Monday, doing a live and chilling out. Mondays suck. So this brings some joy for sure. So thank you to everyone who comes and hangs out, listens, chats, whatever. Thanks for coming. Love y'all. And I will see you guys on Saturday. Have a good night and have a good week, brothers. Love y'all. See you on Saturday.